I've been seeing a lot of that coming out with these new changes as well. The pressure you can put out seems to be pretty huge in this patch.
Keep the pressure. I know you saw a tri-lane last game. Doesn't look like Vega wants to return the favor this time, but Navi is going to go dominant here.
Oh, it's taking so much damage from this. And Shu, he's not done. He's going to get the first blood with the aid of that Frost Blast from the Lich.
Back in the day, it was slightly more okay for Rubik because he would usually just keep it on defensive mill field in the lane.
Jumping Madara in the bottom lane though with the Bat Rider and the Napalm charges. 3 stacked up and there we go. Lich just takes the Nightmare off and allows him to finish off Madara. Now look at Pexu as well. Pexu came in to help, but I'm not sure it's going to be okay. The Firefly still got a couple of seconds left on it, and with the Napalm they'll be able to run down Pexu as well. Blizzy gets the double kill down at bot. Madara TP's back in to get this.
Now there's a wraparound on the mid lane. Sneko finds Mage.
Yep, Sneko dropping low here. That Ice Shield on himself doing a lot of work, but Mage will just find the kill. A little bit awkward. Magical just hanging around Invis. Doesn't really want to get involved, although we'll see Madara farming up. He's getting Laguna. He's getting Laguna. There we go. Madara wanted to hit a jungle camp, and yeah, but then well too.
There we go. It's so weird for me. I have to look and see if they have a TP yet, because I saw his inventory. I was like, oh, he doesn't have a TP, but it's hiding there in a little circle.
Top lane, Vash once again, although when that spirit comes in, he just does so much damage. The Cinder Brute doing its work, helping Kezu get away. Maybe next time, running to the trees though, being chased down. And, well, Vash is out of mana, so MNT could maybe go for the TP or something, but not if he's within right-click range. Now they'll surround him, they sandwich him.
The attack is now Mage. Getting
run down, and there comes that Sinister Gaze. What a spell.
So you can cancel TPs with it. You can just, you know, get people out of position with it. It's such a convenient spell to only have 1 point in.
They're going on to Kezu here as well, but he's coming in, and with the lasso, they'll just drag back Kezu. Do they have the damage to bring him down? Well, there's a Sinister Gauge, just keeping him locked down for now. There comes that heal coming out from Kezu, running to the tree line, but Blizzy is chasing. A couple more right clicks will be needed, and they do land. Down goes Kezu. It takes a while, pretty sketchy, but they get there in the end. Now Kezu, away, right away. Sneko going down, but we're watching Kezu as the lasso comes out with the drums as well, just dragging him back into those creeps. He does get the pressy attack off.
He's so fast.
Oh, Kezu. Yeah, I know. Blizzy's having no trouble here keeping up with him, despite having used the overwhelming odds. And down goes Kezu. And we did have the Lich going down in the middle lane.
Right now, and MNT has the primal, primal split they needed, but they're not going to need it.
Well, Magical comes in the backlines and try and bring down Bane. Will be able to do so quite quickly now. Mage, well, actually, they're going to drop the split now, but the Chain Frost doing a lot of work. Meanwhile, they catch Mage on the backlines with an LSA and finish him off. Now it's just going to be Mr. Brew trying to get away with that primary Brewling, but he made a bit of indecision there and trying to decide which way to go. And now, maybe next time, is going to be in a whole lot of hurt as the Light Striker Ray comes down, and there are just too many heroes for MNT to do anything except die.
Well, now he'll make you go massively out of position as no Magical goes in on LC's bot lane.
Kezu in a whole world of hurt as Magical brings down that Laguna Blade. Not messing around with that kill, just want to get out of the way quickly.
It's itemization and like position in the game where if she wants it more now.
On the high ground, they are. Jesus, maybe next time. Not even safe inside your own base at 16 minutes into the game. Navi, they're not messing around. They have come to play. They're straight up onto that high ground. That tier 3 tower, it's going to drop. That's a 16-minute tier 3 tower. Brewmaster has to buy back into the game. Now they're running forwards. Can they actually get a catch here? Do they want to get a catch here? Navi just looking to turn this one around. They have to sleep out onto the Legion Commander and blow her up like nobody's business. Now running straight in with the split. The Eclipse doing a bit from, I believe that was...
Madara is pushing his own tier 3 now, so Navi need to do something.
Alright,
oh, they cancel
Meanwhile, they cancel one TP. Crystallized should get his own off. Meanwhile, the Earth Splitter coming off the backlines onto 2. Maybe Navi want to fight this as they run forwards. It's a stun out onto Pexu. The Bane should be taken care of, but the lasso is out. They drag back Kezu. Kezu gets taken care of. Now Magical coming into this fight as MNT surrounded by heroes and torn into pieces as Navi turn around and just do what they can. Madara up in the top line fighting up versus Crystallized is not even able to take these barracks.
It's down regardless, but still, like, just presence can be valuable. It's not Bane.
This is hard to watch.
Yeah, this is actually pretty bad now, especially
now with the drag, the look of love as Mage. Well, he gets the stun out onto 2 and gets
his
one.
lasts longer, but not long enough. No. Madara just has to carry his mind out as now Blink comes in.
And they come. Navi not afraid to jump onto the high ground. The sleep comes out onto 3 and Vega is taking care of the drag 1, drag 2. Down goes the 3rd. The Eclipse is thrown, but they're already dead by the time they finish casting it. Mage trying to get away from this one, but can't really do a whole lot. Steel sticky napalm, wanted the Firefly. It doesn't matter. Magical gets an ultra kill as they just run up onto the high ground without a care in the world. Navi looking dominant as they take for the 2nd tier 3 tower off the game at 19 minutes and 40 seconds.
The nail in the coffin. I guess Vega Squadron can talk about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can talk about now.
I don't know if there's meta yet. There is no meta, and now they come in, immediately getting the last 2 out onto the Legion Commander, but the sleep is there to hold Blizzy in place. Meanwhile, the Fiend Script comes through, doesn't last long. They're going to throw the jewel onto the Batrider, will find it. Blizzy is dead, but so is Hexu. Now, Luna getting kind of low, but it's actually Madara who's in trouble. He has got the Sunder, but Magical is invis, so can just throw him up into the air. You know he's going to land this stun, and already finds himself that kill onto the enemy carry. The first fight, which Madara has really been involved in, it does not go well. Mage now trying to get himself away. The buyback is coming through from Madara. Mage then goes onto the low ground, throwing back Magical here, trying to be careful, but also waiting for Madara to come into this one. Now, Chuvash getting surrounded. Kezi's here as well. Maybe they can actually get this kill. They can. Vega finding a rare drop of stand. Oh, worked last time. Why not try it again? This time, again, they have the Metamorphosis. They want to get this duel off onto Sneko. Meanwhile, the Eclipse coming in the backline. Crystallize just wants to fight this one up, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. The duel comes out, but the Lich Father is doing so much. The Chain Frost actually, Luna, she's going to survive through it all. And down goes Kezi, down goes MNT. Oh, Navi just turn up to the fight, and the GG is called. They did not kill Crystallize. Mage going in to try and finish the job. It's just not going to happen, though. Navi walk all over Vega Squadron in game 1 of this best of 3 series. And now they're going to go for the TA. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty rough lane for Storm, possibly.
For right. They're not ready for that kind of stuff.
They don't have widescreens. He could be in trouble. This tree should follow him here, and down he goes. Like clay pigeon shooting. And that's going to be 3 runes going the way of Navi. That's pretty nice. You know what, Crystallize in this bottom lane, just look at the last hits. Doing pretty well. There's Kezu struggling to get one. Yeah, actually, it's kind of even. There comes the Avalanche.
Time to swarm.
Pretty much dodge the whole thing. And it's actually Tiny dropping low, but they get the tree out onto MNT. Can Kezu get the return kill onto Chu? No, he's going to go hide in the trees. The poison, is it going to be enough? How much damage is it going to be? Oh, no, not nearly.
My general ping is much lower, so these little micro stutters, like, they get completely smoothed out by the time it reaches me. It's beautiful. Top lane. Sneko.
Yeah, Madara should find him in the trees there. Expect he would come around the right way, and down goes the bird. Mid lane. There goes the disruption. Magical. He's got the refraction, but it's getting burnt through pretty quickly. But if they're planning on going this, they're going to need a little bit more firepower as Chuvash comes in the back. He does have that toss. Hello, Magical. Nice have a present. Mage unable to get out of this one. He's got this is a static remnant. Not going to do a thing though. Not Magical chasing down Pexu. Pexu has a double damage, and Magical's like, I wanted that. Come back here, you. You will pay the price, and Pexu can do nothing but die. Magical picks up that freebie, really.
His bottom tower is under attack.
No, probably not.
So throw it over to net worth, and unsurprisingly, oh, actually, surprisingly, I changed that tone as so suddenly takes over the Weaver in net worth. So Madara, he's the one hope, the one dream left, with 3 Wraith Bands to go.
Triple Wraith Bands.
Ooh, let's go. Chase him down, Sneko. Sneko, of course, has this Icarus dive, and we'll just double back around again in order to get the bounty. Style points, 10 out of 10, Sneko.
Killing spree. He's going to go up the cliff with the Sunray?
Maybe. No, he's just going to die. That's nothing he can do. Meanwhile, down at bottom, it's actually Chu falling, and Kezu as well. Now Pexu probably going down as well. Not enough strength on this hero, but it does mean that Mage gets away just about.
It's pretty good. They can go on Madara.
Oh, yeah. And there goes using the Battle Hunger, then jumping in, getting that call off though. Madara, surprisingly tanky. Now he's going to pop that at range and try and chase on Blizzy. Tears him apart, goes for the TP though, and has a little seizure as Chuvash comes in, and Madara is dead. A nice interrupt there from Chuvash.
Using his blink reveal for that, ideally I think you would have maybe preferred it on the Storm Spirit, but still Ursa's the most farmed hero, so it's okay.
Jump in the middle lane, they even throw the Supernova down. MNT does not have the disruption now as he's already dropped it, but they're getting away quite nicely. Oh, beautiful.
2-hero trap.
Yeah, and MNT, he's going to get finished off by Chuvash, and Magical wanted to keep chasing the Storm, but didn't have the blink.
Is he going to do anything within the bottom lane?
Going on to Chuvash, and he gets a beautiful toss back, which might make him live a little bit longer. I'm not sure if it's fight. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out to Kazu. Blown up, as Chu does still die all the same. Madara running around this fight. In comes a TA. Navi looking to fight this, but Magical taking on the front lines as Mage jumps forward. They don't have the electric vortex. They do have a lot of damage. Magical, he's getting so low, but Mage is actually the one who's going to jump down. The melt is everything. Refraction thrown up. Crystallize on the back lines, able to take down Madara, MNT, and Pexu. The only two left alive. The Tombstone's going to get taken out. There is no slow, even as the call comes down onto maybe next time. Meanwhile, Pexu just going to get run down by Crystallize. And it's a slow, but it's a deep burn as Vega lose everybody. Man, you always need that sight when you're going against a TA, because you will just meld that last hit of damage, and then, well, then everything's looking horrible. Now Madara in the middle lane getting jumped from all directions here as Navi surrounded him. He's going to pop that in rage and try and get himself away. This is a slow limp as MNT comes in. Oh, he doesn't get the disruption off. He was in the middle of casting it onto the Phoenix. Madara trying to make his way through the tree lines. He is able to escape from the Supernova and now gets the blink away. Madara should actually survive. Meanwhile, Pexu being melted down by this Sun Ray, trying to get under tower, but Seneko, he's got his aim well trained and he finishes off Pexu there. MNT going down as well.
Another
Navi looking for more. Oh, Kezu caught out. He doesn't get the spaceship. Doesn't matter though. Navi take another 3 kills in this middle lane. I mean, they give it all to let their Ursa survive.
It's a Kai on the courier. Okay. Could be worse.
Snake being run down, but Madara stunned up, slowed down by Crystallizes. In comes Blizzy as well with the call to save Seneko, and Madara gets taken care of. Blizzy can't seem to land his call today, but it does at the top of the net worth.
I vaguely recall that.
Oh no, and they go on to MNT. He does get the disruption off, but it's not going to matter as Crystallize will quickly scoop him up, and Pexu as well. These supports getting absolutely annihilated. Against Storm, it's pretty damn good. For Storm, nothing seems to be going his way this patch. Meanwhile, Navi up onto the high ground. They'll take the tier 3. They back themselves up? Oh no, they're not backing themselves. They're going on to Madara here as Madara tries to get a pickup on the side, but he's dropping so low here, and down comes the Quelling Blade. The Culling Blade. The Culling Blade is not that exciting.
Maybe you cut down a tree, you never know.
Very hype. And Magical. Oh no, Pexu, even with all that health, it means nothing. And drives back in a way that they're kind of just low, but oh my god, Puck, he just gets killed. Madara, he's just brought back into this game, but he's got no team left. In comes the Storm, streaking in from afar, but the Supernova goes off in response, as with the time lapse as well. Meanwhile, Madara just getting chunked and chunked and chunked, and he is dead. Supernova goes off on the back lines, but Vega, I mean, they just call it. They just call it, and can you blame them? A very disappointing best of 3 for Vega to start off their tournament life in this Winter Clash.